All right, let's dive into the origin of an absolute legend, the Monkey King, Sun Wukong. We're going to follow his wild journey from being this carefree king to a guy completely obsessed with finding ultimate power.
But first, I want you to think about this question. Imagine you have it all. You've got power, great friends, life is one big party. What's the one thing, the one problem that all that happiness just can't fix? Just keep that in the back of your mind as we go.
Okay, so our story kicks off in what's pretty much a paradise called Huaguo Mountain. This is where a really special monkey born from an immortal stone has become the handsome Monkey King. I mean, life is good. But, even in paradise, things can take a turn.
He's the king, right? He's loved by everyone, surrounded by his monkey subjects, and every single day is filled with feasting and fun. And then, one day, it just stops. He gets super quiet, kind of sad, and nobody knows why. I mean, in a perfect world, what could possibly be wrong? It turns out the Monkey King has just had this horrifying realization. All of this is going to end. His power, his kingdom, his friends, none of it can stop him from eventually dying. He suddenly sees this giant expiration date stamped on his perfect life, and that fear just completely takes him over. He decides he has to find a way to live forever. So, with his subjects cheering him on, the Monkey King decides he's not just going to accept his fate. No way. He makes a vow to find an immortal, a master who knows the secret to eternal life. And this decision? This is where his incredible journey really begins. He packs his bags and leaves his kingdom behind, traveling the world for years and years. And what's really important here is that he doesn't just wander around. He adapts. He actually learns to speak like a human, to act like a human. He's shedding that purely animal side of himself. And his big break comes when he hears this incredible song from a woodcutter, which leads him right to the front door of a super powerful immortal. So he finds the cave. This is it, the place that holds all the answers he's been searching for. But instead of marching up and knocking on the door, he hesitates. And then he just climbs a nearby tree and starts munching on pine cones. It's such a perfect little moment that reminds us, hey, after all this, he's still a monkey, a little bit impulsive, a little bit mischievous. After he's found goofing around in the tree, he's finally brought in to meet the master, Patriarch Bodhi. And this is the exact moment that the simple stone monkey starts to become the legend we know. The Patriarch sees something special in him and gives him a proper name, Sun Wukong. The name is actually a direct nod to his monkey origins, which is cool. It's like the master is saying, I see where you came from, but now you're on a new path. This is really the start of his new life. And his progress is, well, it's just mind-blowing. In just a few years, he learns the secret to living forever, he masters 72 different transformations, and he gets the legendary somersault cloud. This guy is so talented, he blows past all of his classmates. He's finally gotten everything he ever wanted. But you know how it goes? With all that amazing power comes a huge weakness, pride. Sun Wukong's incredible success starts to go to his head, and it's about to lead to a major, major fall. It's a classic story, isn't it? It's so easy to get a big head when things are going well. Well, Sun Wukong is no different, and he's about to learn that lesson the hard way. So his classmates, who are probably a little jealous but also super impressed, start begging him to show them some of his tricks. Sun Wukong, unable to resist the spotlight, proudly transforms into a giant cedar tree. As everyone is cheering and going wild, he's just soaking it all in, feeling totally invincible. But his master isn't impressed, not one bit. He hears all the noise, comes out, and he is furious. His reaction is just swift and brutal. He chews Wukong out for showing off, for treating these sacred arts like they're some kind of cheap magic trick. And then he drops the hammer. He banishes him, kicks him out, forever. See, this was the one lesson Sun Wukong completely missed. His master tried to teach him that pride only leads to failure, while being humble is what brings you real rewards. By showing off like that, Wukong proved he didn't have the wisdom to handle his powers. He had all the skill, but none of the character. And just like that, as fast as he gained everything, Sun Wukong loses the one thing that really mattered, his teacher. His quest for power is about to get very, very lonely. Wukong is instantly filled with regret. You can just imagine it.
But it's too late. The Patriarch won't budge. He has to leave, and he's forbidden from ever telling anyone that he was his student. It's just heartbreaking. He got what he wanted, immortality, but he got kicked out by the very person who gave it to him.
He says a really sad goodbye to his classmates. Then, with a single leap on his somersault cloud, he zips across the world and back home. He returns to Huaguo Mountain as this being of unbelievable power, a true immortal. But he comes back in disgrace and totally, completely alone.
And that really leaves us with this final thought. He set out to beat death, and he did it. But in his pride, he lost his guide, his mentor, his entire community. So what's all that power really worth if you don't have the wisdom to go with it?